Hello everybody, I'm Jesse Wolf and welcome to my first movie review. I am reviewing Masters of the Universe, the live action film. Right away we have a shot of Castle Grayskull. That looks nothing like Castle Grayskull. And right away this movie is off to a great start. Okay, cool, that looks familiar. If you listen closely, the music is very Superman-like, the credits are very Superman-like. Looks like they were going for a superhero feel to give you the feeling that you are about to watch something special. And trust me, you are about to watch something special. And before Cocoon 2: The Return, and even before Friends, Courteney Cox, her second motion picture, Masters of the Universe. Down Twisted was her first.
What's there? Who cares? She's trying to get me to go. I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go too. Right off the bat, we have an Imperial March ripoff, some black stormtroopers, and Skeletor. By far the movie's biggest star, Frank Langella, who's famous for playing Dracula in 1979. He was Perry White in Superman Returns, he starred in Good Night and Good Luck, and he was nominated for an Oscar when he reprised his role as Skeletor in 2009's Frost Nixon. There's the lost Golden Girl. So Skeletor has finally taken over Castle Grayskull with the NES Power Glove. We see a man on a cliff wearing a big red cape. He turns around, and it's Drago from Rocky IV, the Russian. Actually, when I was a child, I had no idea who the hell that was, because he looked nothing like this. The stormtroopers have captured who I thought was Orko, so I thought, okay, He-Man has to save Orko. That's a cool movie. He-Man is then attacked by stormtroopers, and he fires his laser gun. So I guess that's Man-at-Arms and Teela. You can tell by her Tron suit and her signature hairstyle. By the looks of it, I don't even think He-Man recognized her. But yup, that's Teela. Okay, so He-Man goes to free Orko, but that's not Orko. That's Leprechaun or I don't know what the hell that is, but it's not Orko. Dorko takes Old Man-at-Arms and fake Teela and whoever He-Man's supposed to be down to his lair to show them his newest invention.
I call it the Cosmic Key.
I call it horse shit, or a cosmic blender, whatever. At this point in the movie, I was getting really upset because it had nothing to do with the He-Man that I knew. Look at fake Teela, she can't even smile. She knew. So one of the critters in dark helmets sniff out Dorko's lair because it smelled like horse shit. Dorko needs to get Holy shit! Anyway, Dorko needs to get everyone the hell out of there fast. So Dorko opens up a secret passage that leads to Castle Grayskull. So as soon as Dark Helmet, the critter, and the rest of the gang break in, nobody's there. Everyone's gone.
Skeletor has imprisoned me within this energy field, which only he can dissolve.
Looks like that field dissolved on its own to me. So Star Wars battle breaks out in Castle Grayskull Egyptian Pyramid Place, and all the stormtroopers are dropping like flies because He-Man's using his gun. The fuck? Dorko opens up the magic portal donut and then everyone escapes to Earth to get away from Skeletor. Is it me or does Dorko look like Zelda Rubinstein from Poltergeist? Oh god. Whee! The Masters of the Universe land on Earth, and they find, in the woods, a cow. In the middle of the woods, they find a cow. It's not even a farm, it's the woods, and there's a cow. What the hell is this?
Right.
He probably escaped from the restaurant.
Thanks. Come again.
Sure thing, man.
If you break up with Kevin Corrigan, you will regret it for the rest of your life.
Okay, now we know this movie is truly bullshit. One girl telling another girl not to break up with her boyfriend. And what the hell am I watching anyway? I thought I was watching He-Man. I was 9 years old in the theater, and I thought the movie broke. I thought it went to a different fucking movie.
Don't ever sneak up on me like that.
Should have shot her. It's not even Teela, it's an imposter. So Dorko is stealing fried chicken from the backseat of a car where this couple is making out. And you can't tell me they didn't hear that.
I never told anyone this before. It's my fault they died.
Courteney Cox was supposed to go on vacation with her parents, but she hung out with her boyfriend instead. So her parents went, and the plane crashed, and they died. So yes, she killed her parents. The so-called masters of the universe are so masterful that they left behind their cosmic key. That's not something you forget. Alright, now he just plugged a 1980s sound system into the cosmic key, and it powered it up. Apparently the cosmic key has a built-in GPS, because as soon as it was activated, Skeletor and his henchmen know exactly where it is, planet Earth. So Skeletor's minions end up in a high school and kick the crap out of a gym teacher. And then watch this cut right here. Beastman's whipping the shit out of him. He palms him in the face and he flies through the door in the other direction. Look at that crap. Courtney Cox is all by herself because her boyfriend left her to go hang out with his friend Charlie. So the mutants are after her because they think she knows where the key is. Or Beastman smells her, period. Meanwhile, He-Man's taking a leisurely stroll down the street when he hears cries for help, so naturally He-Man goes to save the day.
Get away from me! It's all right. It's all right. Don't be afraid, I won't hurt you.
He-Man goes into battle with his goddamn laser gun, shooting at all the stormtroopers, when out of nowhere the Cowardly Lion attacks He-Man and puts him in some kind of a half-Nelson chokehold, while Courtney Cox just watches. He-Man gave her a laser gun, not just 30 seconds ago. Way to help out. Man-at-Arms and Teela finally show up after a night out at Applebee's, or wherever the hell they were, and chase off Skeletor's minions, saving He-Man's life. Now, while all this is going on, Courtney Cox's boyfriend is still fucking around with his friend Charlie, showing off his cosmic keyboard. Charlie also has a CB radio, and he tunes in and hears a police report about a commotion at the high school. So the boyfriend shows up at the high school, but he's a bit late, and who does he run into? Principal Strickland from Back to the Future. He-Man introduces Courtney Cox to Teela and Man-at-Arms.
Did you have any luck?
Not as much as you, apparently.
So Dorko steals a car, and now they all have transportation.
Native transportation!
In a scene that looks just like one from Back to the Future, Dorko tricks out the car using Eternian technology. James Tolkien looks like he forgot what movie he was in.
What's a kid like you doing with something like that, huh?
So Detective Strickland is interrogating the boyfriend about the cosmic key, and watch what happens.
We're getting interference. They're jamming the signal.
Locate the source of the jamming and destroy it.
It's difficult, like nothing I've seen before.
Destroy it?
A microwave on planet Earth is interfering with the signal of the cosmic key. And that stormtrooper sounds a lot like Darth Vader.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
To pass time, the boyfriend puts his Burger King garbage and some fruit in the sink. Beastman must have smelled the Burger King, so he enters the house and just beats the ever-living shit out of the boyfriend. As if he hasn't been through enough, Evelyn sticks this collar on the dude, and he just rats out everybody. I mean, this dude has had enough. He gives names and locations. He just wants out. So they let him go. Everyone shows up at the music store, and Strickland is pissed off. I mean, he doesn't even know what the hell he's looking at. He pulls a fucking gun on He-Man.
He-Man! He-Man! Someone's following us!
What the hell is that?
Evelyn and her minions show up at the music store, while Dorko is busy inside trying to get the cosmic key to work. I mean, the dude invented it. You'd think he'd know how to get it to work, but he's having a problem. It's probably his sausage fingers.
Wildor, you've got to hurry.
We have Courtney Cox, who's Julie, looking out the window, and she sees her dead mom. So Julie goes outside and has a conversation with her dead mom, who tells her that she's not really dead, and neither is her father. They just had to go away on a top secret mission, but they're back, and they need that cosmic key. Julie runs back into the music store all excited.
They're alive!
Her boyfriend's all pissed off, and Julie's all like, I don't have time for this. Let me get that. So Julie gives the cosmic key to her mom, showing that she's really an idiot.
Thank you, my darling.
And then her mom turns into Evelyn. showing that Evil Lynn is an evil fucking bitch. Strickland with a shotgun brings me back.
Police! Nobody move!
Thanks to Julie, Evelyn was able to use the cosmic key and bring Skeletor to Earth. Oh shit. Looks like a goddamn parade float.
Well, we have an item coming up which is a little bit scary, actually, but if you like spectacle and action, this entry was made for you. It's a wild-looking new float called Masters of the Universe.
Skeletor is raising all kinds of hell, and stupid Julie gets in the way, and Skeletor zaps her right in the leg. There goes your waitressing career. He-Man's pretty klutzy too. So Skeletor gets the cosmic key and retreats back to Eternia. So Julie's leg is pretty fucked. The laser that hit her had poison in it, and it's eating away at her flesh. Her boyfriend's gonna vomit all over it. Ugh. Back on Eternia, Skeletor has finally enslaved He-Man. In a scene straight out of an S&M film, Skeletor orders the torture of He-Man. Yeah, we all know that's your type of shit. Right in the ass.
Kneel before your master! Kneel before Zod!
Skeletor harnesses the power of Castle Grayskull and goes through quite the transformation.
I am a golden god!
So, Skeletor transforms into a big gold ram and shoots lasers out of his eyes at He-Man. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Dorko built a cosmic key out of a Casio keyboard and a power line, and it seems to work. But here comes Strickland with a shotgun. He's angry, and he's doing a lot of hollering. However, what he doesn't know is he's about to get sucked into a portal to Eternia.
Holy shit.
Everybody's fighting, everybody has laser guns. Finally, He-Man gets to his magic sword and says, no. You're supposed to say, by the power of Grayskull first. How hard is it to keep one thing from the goddamn cartoon in the movie? One fucking thing.
Somebody tell me what the hell's going on around here!
So He-Man breaks Skeletor's staff, changing Samurai Skeletor back into, I don't know. He-Man knocks Skeletor into a pit. And it has to be the longest, slowest fall of all time. And all of a sudden, Strickland's like a prince or something, and he's staying put on Eternia. He's been there like 25 minutes, and he's like, man, my life on Earth was terrible. Remember Eternia always, she says. And remember to change the batteries after 90 days. So Julie says her goodbyes to He-Man, and then she says her goodbyes to Teela, but Teela's all like, nah, no goodbye. Just some sign language. Check it out.
I can take you back in time to the past or future.
No, look, Wilder.
No. He answers no right away to a question like that. Anyway, the donut opens. Who the hell knows what she said? Julie wakes up at her home and goes downstairs, and Daddy's alive. How cool would it have been if she hugged him and he turned out to be Trapjaw? I wouldn't be so fast to hug my mom, though. So Julie tries to convince her parents not to go on the plane, so she steals the keys and runs out the door. What about warning all the other people that are going to go on the plane and die? Here's another funny part. Kevin tells Julie, we were there. It was real. And she acts surprised. Her parents are alive, and she acts surprised that this whole thing happened. Look at this. He-Man lives in there. That's his new home. He's gonna live in there for the rest of his life. It's by the power of Grayskull, you shithead. Jesus Christ. Well, this has been Jesse Wolf with my first movie review. We'll see you next time with another classic.